So it is time to move the jumbo sparkle fee out into their cages out in the garage and try to get my room cleaned back up. This is just a mess. And they've all got their feathers. And so it is time to get them all moved out there. And so yeah, they should be happier out there. Right now he just wants to fly. But yeah, we're going to try to get them all out there now, and then we'll come back and get the black quail. So here we've got the pen. And we've got the 6 jumbo sparkle fees in here, and it's still in the upper 30s, low 40 degrees here in Ohio, but they're inside my garage. And so I'm going to go ahead and put them out here. They've all got all their feathers. I'm going to go in, I'm going to grab the black quail, and I'm going to bring them in just to get, have the 12 of them in here again together. And then once it warms up a little bit, I'm going to move these sparkle fees down to this lower, or the second tier. And then the third tier will be left open as these get a little bit older. And I mean, I could sex them now to see which one's the male and which one's not, because I do want to use the jumbo sparkle fees for breeding and keep that going. And then so I'll have one breeding pair here, and then I'll put the blacks down here and have a breeding pair. I just spoke with someone from Thieving Otter Farms and was sharing my concerns about the black quail not having all black feet, and they said that that's a very difficult trait to get rid of. It is possible, but the percentages aren't going to be super high. So probably what I'll do is I will move these ladies down here. The black quail will end up here, and then depending on how the breeding goes with them, if they all keep producing, I'm going to keep the best quality, probably up here for the black, down there for them, and then down at the bottom I'll move all of the black quail that have the white feet, things like that. I really want to focus on those black quail. And then of course over here, we've got all the jumbo white Coturnix. They're still doing pretty good with their eggs. And of course, as sunlight starts coming out more and more, we get longer days. I'm sure they're going to do even better with their egg laying. But these are probably going to be going down to Pleasant Valley Poultry here in about 2 weeks. I got to weigh all of them. I've got some that are in here that are still small, but I'm going to weigh these, and if they're at least 14, 12 to 14 ounces, I'm going to take them down to Pleasant Valley Poultry, have them processed. And I've got a couple chickens that need to go because the one will not stop crowing. And just a matter of time before a neighbor complains, possibly. Haven't even talked to him yet. I went over to ask him if it was bothering them, but I haven't been able to get in touch with them. But I've got 60 more quail. They are being incubated right now from the guy that I buy out in Rock Creek, Ohio. So he's got 60 in his incubator for me, and then I've got 30 in my incubator. So we will see how many are successfully hatched. Ideally, again, I want to get up to always having a minimum of 200 on hand, and then get up to around 300. So I'm constantly replenishing the flock or the cove with young birds, and then of course the black and the sparkle fee. Those will always stay. But just continuing to improve the farm, and right now everything's going okay. So I hope that you all continue to follow and see how things go. And I will be right back with some black quail. So here's one of the black quail. I'm going to be putting this one in with these sparkle fees for now. They've been in that coop in my bedroom this entire time, so they'll be fine here. It's supposed to be getting some weather up in the 40s, and once it stays up in the 40s, that's when I'm going to separate them. But this way it gives them a few more to share the heat and keep warm in this colder weather. But I'm going to go ahead and end now, and going to flip over to the TikTok and post some videos over there. But I'd really appreciate a share and a follow on our YouTube page here, and continue to watch the farm grow.